Assalamualaikum everyone. This is me, Mohammed Abu Bakr Faruqi. You are all also known me as Faruqi Microsoft Wala. I am also a trainee at Rehan AI Teacher Institute.
Walaikum assalam.
I am delighted to welcome you to another exciting AI session where we explore practical topics that help us grow both personally and professionally. Today's topic is understanding emotional intelligence, what it is and why it matters. To make this discussion more engaging,
Thank you.
invited a very special guest, Chad,
Mhm.
an AI assistant developed by OpenAI. I'll be asking a few important questions, and ChatGPT will share valuable insights to help us better understanding today's topic. So, without wasting any time, hello ChatGPT, welcome to today's AI session.
Thank you, Abubakar. I'm glad to join you here. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is about noticing, understanding, and managing our own emotions while also recognizing and responding to the emotions of others. It's vital because it shapes how we handle stress, how we communicate with each other, how we build relationships, and make decisions. When we practice it, we tend to react less out of impulse and navigate teamwork or conflict with more resilience and empathy.
My first question is that uh, could you explain what the emotional intelligence is in simple words and why it is considered an essential life skill?
Emotional intelligence is simply the ability to understand and manage your feelings and to handle interactions with other people with care and awareness. It's like knowing why you feel something, choosing how to respond instead of reacting automatically, and sensing what others might be feeling so you work better together. It's essential because it affects real life things, coping with stress, resolving disagreements, staying calm under pressure, and building trust. Small habits like pausing before you respond or naming what you feel can make a big difference day to day.
My second question is that many people often hear the terms IQ and EQ. Could you explain the
Mhm.
difference between intelligence quotient IQ and emotional intelligence EQ and why both are important?
Sure. IQ, or intelligence quotient, is about reasoning, logic, problem solving, those cognitive skills you use to analyze information or work through complex tasks.
Hmm.
EQ focuses more on emotions, empathy, self regulation, and social awareness. They're both important because IQ can help you solve a difficult equation, but EQ helps you navigate a tough conversation without blowing up. Basically, IQ helps you think well, and EQ helps you work well with humans. And in real life, most success or failure comes from how we balance both.
In today's AI-driven world, why is emotional intelligence becoming even more valuable for students, professionals, and business leaders?
Hang on for a second. In an AI driven world, emotional intelligence stands out more. AI can automate routine tasks, but it can't replace human qualities like empathy, self awareness, and effective communication. For students, strong EQ supports teamwork, confidence, and stress management, not just grades. For professionals, it improves collaboration, leadership, and conflict resolution. And for business leaders, it helps build trust, inspire teams, and guide balanced decision making. In short, as technology grows, EQ ensures we don't lose our humanity, the part of us that connects, empathizes, and works together, something no machine can truly replicate.
My next question is that what are the main components of emotional intelligence and how do they help us build strong personal and professional relationships?
Hmm. The core pieces are self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Self-awareness helps you name what you're feeling and understand your triggers. Self-regulation keeps your reactions in check, so stress doesn't steer the ship. Motivation is not just external rewards, but the inner drive to keep learning and improving. Empathy lets you sense and respect other people's perspectives, and social skills cover communication, conflict resolution, and building meaningful relationships. Combined, they help you connect deeply, earn trust, and handle friction with less damage, both at work and at home.
How does emotional intelligence influence communications, teamwork, and conflict resolution in everyday life?
Checking. Emotional intelligence improves communication by encouraging active listening and clear expression. So you're less likely to misread tone or jump to conclusions. In teams, it fosters a cooperative vibe. People respect different perspectives and work toward shared goals rather than personal agendas. When conflicts pop up, instead of reacting with anger or defensiveness, emotionally intelligent people pause, listen to different sides, and aim for a fair outcome instead of a winning. That approach strengthens relationships and creates a healthier atmosphere, whether in an office, a classroom, or just everyday family life.
My next question is that many people struggle with stress, pressure, and emotional challenges. How can emotional intelligence help us manage difficult situations more effectively?
Just a sec. Emotional intelligence helps by giving space between feeling and reacting. So instead of knee-jerk responses, you pause. Notice what you're feeling, name it, maybe stress, frustration, anxiety, then consciously choose how to respond, like taking a breath, asking a clarifying question, or delaying a tough decision until calm returns. It also improves empathy, so you read other people's signals better, which lowers misunderstandings and makes conflicts easier to work through respectfully. And resilience, bouncing back from setbacks instead of staying stuck. In simple terms, emotional intelligence doesn't remove challenges, but it changes how you respond, making it easier to stay calm, solve problems, and keep relationships healthy, even when times get tough.
My next question is that artificial intelligence is transforming almost every industry. In your opinion, can AI replace emotional intelligence or will human emotion always remain unique?
One moment. AI can mimic pieces of emotional intelligence, like detecting emotional patterns or crafting considerate responses, but it doesn't feel emotions the way humans do. Human emotion comes from consciousness, lived experiences, and personal values, things AI doesn't possess. What likely unfolds is a partnership. AI can support emotional tasks, but genuine emotional intelligence will stay a uniquely human strength. And that'll keep being vital in schools, boardrooms, and daily life, wherever real connection matters.
My next question is that for students and young professionals? What daily habits or practical exercises can help them improve their emotional intelligence over time?
Let me check. Start small. Practice naming your emotions each day. Try a 5-minute self-reflection note each evening. Ask what feelings came up, what triggered them, and how you responded. Listen actively in conversations. Focus on understanding rather than planning your reply. Practice empathy by trying to see the other perspective before making a judgment. Add self-regulation pauses, a slow breath before reacting in stressful moments, and ask for honest feedback from friends, mentors, or colleagues. Over time, these small habits form a solid pattern, boosting confidence, resilience, and the quality of your relationships.
ChatGPT, how does emotional intelligence influence our decision making, especially during stressful or emotional situations?
Checking. Emotional intelligence shapes decision making by creating a pause between an emotion and the reaction. When we're stressed or upset, emotions can push quick decisions based on fear or anger. Emotional intelligence brings self-awareness, so you know what you're feeling, self-regulation, so you can stay calm, and empathy, so you consider the impact on others. That leads to more balanced choices, less impulsive, and more open to feedback or adjusting course when new info comes up. In short, it helps you respond rather than react, which means better calls under pressure.
In today's digital world and on social media, how can emotional intelligence help people communicate more respectfully and build healthier relationships online?
Hang on. In the digital world, emotional intelligence is one of the most important skills for respectful communication online. Start with self-awareness. Before posting, comment or reply, ask, is this helpful, respectful, necessary? Next, practice self-regulation. Don't fire back instantly if something annoys you. Give yourself time to cool down. Add empathy. Remember, there's a person behind the screen, even if you disagree. Try to understand their viewpoint and use positive communication norms. Listen, be kind, skip spreading misinformation. These habits build healthier online relationships and help make social media more constructive, less draining.
Can,
Basically,
can emotional intelligence be learned and improved over time, or is it something people are naturally born with?
checking. Yes, it can absolutely be learned and improved over time. Like communication or leadership, it's a skill, not a fixed trait. You can build it by practicing self-awareness, regulating reactions, and seeking feedback from others. Reading, reflecting, and learning from both success and mistakes all help. Nobody is born fully equipped. It's ongoing practice, and the good news is anyone can work on it at any age. The more intentional the practice, the stronger and more natural those skills become.
What are some common mistakes people make that indicate low emotional intelligence, and how can they work to improve these behavior?
Checking. Common signs include reacting impulsively, resisting feedback, struggling to read others' emotions, or poor listening, or blaming others for everything. All of these can be improved with practice. Start by noticing your emotional triggers, pause before reacting, ask for active feedback instead of taking it personally, and really listen without framing your response in your head. Mindfulness practices help too. And so does taking responsibility instead of defaulting to blame.
How can
Over
parents,
time, those
how can parents,
Mhm.
teachers, and mentors help children and young adults develop strong emotional intelligence from an early age?
by modeling at first. Kids copy what adults do. So show calm under stress, show empathy in disagreements, and talk openly about feelings. Teach them to name emotions instead of hiding them, and give simple tools like taking a pause, breathing, or quiet reflection before reacting. Encourage mixed group activities too, so they practice cooperation and conflict resolution. Make feedback safe, specific, and never humiliating. And praise effort and empathy, not just results. That kind of environment teaches emotional intelligence every day, not just in theory.
Finally, ChatGPT, if you could give just one piece of advice to students, professionals, and lifelong learners who want to strengthen their emotional intelligence and succeed in both their personal and professional lives, what would it be?
Start with self awareness. If you can name what you're feeling before it drives your actions, you're already halfway there. Everything else, empathy, communication, resilience, grows from that.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such thoughtful and valuable insights with us.
You're very welcome, Abubakar. Consistency with those small habits makes a huge difference over time.
I truly enjoyed today's conversation, and I hope our audience also found it informative, practical, and inspiring. If you enjoyed this AI session, don't forget to like, share, and follow for more discussion about artificial intelligence, technology, and personal development. I am Muhammad Abu Bakr Farooqi as Farooqi Microsoft Wala. Thank you for watching. I will see you in another exciting AI session. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz and take care.